Post-traumatic stress disorder is growing for two reasons. One, it's growing because there's more exposure, especially unfortunately here in Israel and the recent events. The sirens going off, the alerts, the stress, the run for the shelter have put an enormous strain on Israel's population and an enormous strain on post-traumatic stress disorder service and on the general psychiatric clinic.
We've had an enormous amount of people who've been in Gaza and have fought there coming to us and saying, I need to talk. I need to get this off my chest. We need to do something, and the society has not taken care of that. The idea is that after your army service, you're free. And so you're supposed to just be okay with that. And people are not okay with that.
The Herzog Hospital was originally established 120 years ago as the very first psychiatric hospital in the Middle East. Its focus has been primarily on psychiatry for all ages, but because the size of the building hasn't changed in any significant way, the only way we could overcome that was by splitting the clinic itself into two components.
The problem with the current building, it's not really constructed for people to come in, to sit in a comfortable waiting areas.
It's not an airport that everybody is very proud to go. I'm going to New York. No, I came here for very private things and I don't want to be seen.
At least 2 rooms in each floor are really not the size that are appropriate for a clinical intervention.
The building does not have a lift, elevator.
I have several patients with wheelchairs, in which case I have to go downstairs, hope there's a room available in order to see them, or try to fix their hours at times when I know that there'll be available room.
And when you are in a space that is very limited, you also limit your services.
The Make of Dinner this year is vital because it will enable us to meet the enormous demand for especially psychotrauma. And with your help, we really hope that we will at long last be able to move out of the current situation, the rut we're in with the old buildings, and move into a proper, custom-designed, custom-built clinic that will enable us to meet the needs of the next decades.
We're here for the groundbreaking ceremony of a new, magnificent, state-of-the-art PSD and health center. It will become the icon for other centers inside and outside of Israel.
JNF is focused in one direction only, and that's Israel.
Everything that we do and every project that I've worked on goes directly to Israel.
It's not just about trees or water or parks. They help people. They do a lot of infrastructure.
I don't think that there will ever be a time when you won't need JNF. I think it'll always be there, and it'll always be needed.
This year's honoree, Max Glassman, and his lovely wife, Gianna, are just remarkable people.
Max is an individual that is benevolent not only with his checkbook, but his selflessness.
His entire medical practice has been based on the relationship between physical and mental health. So the idea of having a center that would treat victims of PTSD and other similar mental health problems is right straight up the fairway of everything he's done all his professional life.
He's very, very fortunate. His wife, Gianna, is very supportive of everything he does.
We feel very strongly about the terrible results of the war that involved not only Tzahal, the IDF, but the general population. So I think that at this particular time, there's probably the greatest need for the prevention, the diagnosis, and the treatment of stress disorders.
We're specifically interested in PTSD, that everyone from Sderot to the north is suffering with.
Max has always been a staunch supporter of Israel and To Max, Israel and the Jewish nation is one.
Max and Jana, congratulations to both of you. This honor is extremely well deserved.
We're so proud of the two of you, and we can't thank you enough for what you've done for us tonight.
Max and Gianna, thank you so much from the bottom of our hearts for being involved in this mega dinner.
Dear Max and Gianna, I just want to wish you mazel tov on this great event, for your support, for your vision that Herzog Hospital is what you were dreaming of, and I think that your dream will come true.